The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. This fielded at about the 9. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. First and 10.
Here we go, let's go.
And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down.
On the quick, right?
From the gun, here's... Oh, no, right at the start, he loses the football. And this is taken in by the defense. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it and which team does a better job taking it away.
Second down and 3. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
And the Bucs are going to be set up with a first and goal as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 3.
Real. Pistol.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. He pulls it in around the 5. And a big collision there, down near the goal line, keeps him out of the end zone.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
On play action, Mayfield. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Payne Durham. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now, Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession here at their own 33.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
Done.
Baker gonna give it to Irving. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down. Baker to throw. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Good. Up, Johnson. Watch.
Now Mayfield. That's down the field and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Southern California. And the Texans are going to take over here at their own 22.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On first down, it's Stroud. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw is Stroud. They try to work the screen with Mixon. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. We are through one. 7-0 is our score. We'll have more from Tampa after this. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Stroud. That one intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the ball. They are taking chance after chance. Let's remove them from the defense for a while, make them defend the run, and let's get our offense back on track.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Right back to Irving. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. He finds his tight end, Keith. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. They've got it at the 8, 1st down and goal. To throw is Mayfield. That's to the right side and incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for, and it'll lead to a 2nd and goal.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. he'll take it on in. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Buccaneers. McLaughlin now for the extra point. And this is not close. He missed it wide to the right. No good. And no extra point. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
Here we go. Let the hot, let the hot.
Here's Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. That's caught. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Texans. Now, Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Texans are on the board. It's now 13-7. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now it's Bucky Irving to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Good.
Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. A pass pulled in by Irving. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Good.
Throwing is Mayfield. A pass, it's complete. It's Shepard. The Buccaneers forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Good.
They go play action with Mayfield. Pass thrown deep for Godwin. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
Good.
Back to the air. It's Mayfield. He's going to look downfield once again. And that is incomplete. He was trying to fit that one in to Mike Evans. And it'll be third down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by him, there is a lot of space open underneath. This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And as expected, this one's not going to get there. It's no good. So we're at halftime here in Tampa, and the Buccaneers are in the lead as we toss it an hour or so east to Orlando. And Jonathan Coachman standing by for the EA Sports halftime report. All yours, Coach. On the return is Sean Tucker. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So they come to the line for first down and 10. To throw is Mayfield. There's Evans. He's got it. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL catch.
On first down is Mayfield. It's complete to Evans. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll go again here with Irving. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
They send Evans in motion. They run on the jet sweep. And he'll spin his way forward for a gain of about 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
He'll let this go towards the end zone.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down. Push down. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll go. Mayfield. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
In motion now, it's Collins. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
Buccaneers 13, Texans 7.
To throw, it's Stroud. A ball deep for the end zone. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. They want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns. So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
This one complete right side. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here, second and a yard. A give. This is Irving. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a first down. Here comes Otten in motion. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up second and 2.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Second down throw for Mayfield. This one is caught by Shepard. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. Quick throw here is complete. And the Buccaneers are going to have first and goal as the tackle's made at about the 5-yard line.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
They'll run with White. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Rashad White. Touchdown, Tampa. Mayfield to the line. The Bucs will try for 2.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Regular.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Azeez Al-Shire. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
19, Texans 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's going to air this one out. That is brought in. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 47 yards. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He's taken down just shy of the 10. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one.
Look at hot.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. Fairbairn to add the extra point. The deficit to 5. They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up and take their chances right here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Watch out.
Throwing is Baker. This pass is caught by Cade Otton. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game.
And now it's a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. This is caught. And he's not going to get there. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here's Pierce for the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. Here's 1st and 10.
All right. 19 Texans.
Now Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. It's 2nd down.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
Throwing on second down. Stroud again working deep downfield. Time today, he's intercepted.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. Six more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So a win here for the Buccaneers. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. They're going to send their fans home quite happy. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Buccaneers get the win as we say so long from Tampa.
You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.
Don't be afraid of the bounce. See when your things levels got changed to your mouth. How can I walk in doubt? Never been a beg, never been a loud mouth. Pen can go for days. I'm obsessed with it, can't change my ways. So blessed with it, what can I say? Top form staying in shape.
You wanna try to beat the force.